I discovered a GPS coordinate. And that GPS coordinate led me right here. Oh, we found it. We found it. Oh my gosh. We did not have to hike hardly 10 steps. Yep, it is here. Hey, MJ. Congratulations, man. I'm glad I was able to find it with you. Well, what's that down there, MJ?
The fuel line.
That's an AN fitting, and that's a fuel hose. And the fuel tanks are in the wing, and that's the wing because that's an aileron right there. So it was a low wing aircraft, MJ?
I thought it was a high wing.
No, it was a low wing. It was, I think, a Cherokee or a Comanche, something like that. But that's non-skid. That means you would have stepped on that. That means that's probably the top of the wing right next to the cockpit. And believe it or not, there's 1974 fabric from the seat. Pleather. Well, we finally made it. Last night I spent some time perusing the internet, and I found a journal that somebody posted, and they had a GPS coordinate, and it led us pretty much right to it. But let me tell you, without reading 60 pages of journal, you're not going to find it. And there's 2 videos that I know of this site online. One of them's fairly easy to find. The other one, a little bit harder. I don't know if that guy's still around. Yeah, we finally made it here. I've been hunting for this place for a couple years now, on and off. Last year we drove around hunting for it pretty heavily, and that was like, gosh, that's like 6-7 miles away. That's where the NTSB location is. It's not right. And if you look up plane crash Mount Arvon, well, that's 3 or 4 miles away still. It's close, but not quite there. Actually, as the crow flies, it's probably about 2 miles to Mount Arvon as the crow flies, straight line. This is a guy that was that had his son with him, and they were flying from Thunder Bay, Canada to Alpena, I believe. He did not have an instrument flight rating. He was VFR only, visual flight rules, and he got caught in rain and fog around Mount Arvon. He thought he had cleared it, and there was a peak on the other side that he did not clear. And we're kind of on this little peak.
It was interesting coming out here and seeing the remains of a plane, the fuselage, the part of the wings. Now it's just a dark story for all. Because people died here.
It may not have been exactly here. This may have
Not
been
exactly
a staging
here.
area for all the wreckage.
Well, in some
But
parts.
supposedly 3 people did die in this. The guy, his son, and somebody that's unknown. I found nothing in the report. The report says 3 fatalities, and I've heard husband and son. That means there's a third. Who's the third? I don't know. You can leave it on. It records it. But yeah, it's a very interesting place that I've wanted to visit for quite a while, and I'm glad we could do it together, MJ.
Mm-hmm.
You're officially going to sign in to the highest point of Michigan, Michael Jack?
Yeah. Ten four. Today's 10-6. 10-4. 10-4.
Is it 10-6?
10-5.
It is 10-6. Well, at least it's not so bright today. Yesterday it was so bright. I tried to take this picture. It was all washed out because the sun was so bright. It's definitely not bright today. In fact, it's kind of sprinkling right now.
No.
The Scanny Peninsula, and beyond that, the Keweenaw Peninsula.